Hello and welcome to this video in which you're going to see me answering frequently asked questions from students who attended my live training session. You'll also get a glimpse of how these live training sessions are conducted. This is really at the tail end of the session where I've already gone through the theory and the practice problems and whatnot, but you'll see real-time responses to the questions, and I also sort of go over briefly the live training program. So as you know that I run both on-demand FE electrical program as well as the live training program, and the registration for live training program, you can find the details. I've included a link in the video, and that will give you an idea. So let's dive into the wide range of questions that students are asking from regarding the calculators, NCEES, FE reference handbook, exam preparation timeline, and so on. Is one calculator enough? More than enough. Okay, good question, Khairunsa. It's more than enough. Okay, so take two calculators to the exam. Some of you are having, let me see, one sec, let me open this. Okay, I keep both of them on my desk. Okay, one is Casio, one is TI. Okay, only use one calculator for your exam preparation. I've had some students who love calculators, they've mastered in calculators, right? But my recommendation is only use one calculator, stick with it for your FE, stick with it for your PE. I'm holding Casio, but overwhelming majority of my students, I realize, are using TI-36. I'm going to be creating videos for TI-36 very soon, okay? And yeah, overwhelming majority of my students actually use TI-36. I just started using Casio several years ago, and I'm just so used to it. So all of my videos are based on Casio, but TI is very intuitive as well. And I'm learning TI. When I get a good handle on it, I will basically do it. So don't interchange. Use only one calculator, stick with it throughout your FE, and stick with it throughout your PE power exam preparation. And on the exam day, take two calculators. One of my students, actually, his calculator died the night before, okay, or the day off in the morning, something like that. He had to run to Target or Staples or wherever in the morning to basically get in the calculator. I don't think they're going to let you bring two calculators into the class, but they will actually allow you to keep it in the car, and then you can, during the break, bring or something like that. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Does the handbook provide in the exam? It has search. It has search feature. Yeah. Control F. I actually did a recent video on here. One of my recent uploads. Check this out. Not the popular, the recent ones. 3 ways of using the handbook. Okay, Mir, check this video out. 3 ways of using handbook. I don't recommend using Control F. I recommend using tabs. Okay, so it's a short video. How long is it? It's a 9-minute video. So check it out. A lot of these type of questions are already answered in here, but feel free to ask me questions, okay? And I mean, it will give me some ideas to create some videos as well. Do we get enough rough pages? There are no pages, okay? There are these laminate sheets that you can use your pen to sort of impress upon. It's not paper, unfortunately. I don't like it. Those are plastic laminations. On August 31st is my exam. Is it a good idea to start practice exams? Yeah, you should give yourself at least 2 weeks to start the practice exams. At least 2 weeks. Okay, what's the best way to remember equations? You don't need to remember equations, okay? There's some equations, root test, forget about root test, okay? It used to be part of the exam, but it's not part of the exam anymore. I only include root criteria. Pritish is asking about that. It's in control systems because I believe it's important to understand it in the context of power systems, control system stability. Okay, capacitor sizing, you can derive that equation. Okay, in the study guide, I've shown that formula, so it's not something that memorize. If you don't mind memorizing it, obviously it's going to help you, but your focus should not be on trying to memorize the equations. Okay, yeah, that paper is like dry erase markers. Okay, any questions, guys? They're still using handbook. Who's still using 10.0? Are they still using handbook? No, they're going to be giving you 10.2. Since July 31st on the exam, you're going to see 10.2. You can download it from NCEES, guys. Just go to my NCEES and download it. Okay. What percentage score should be able to pass? Aim for 70%. Aim for 70%. Okay. 70 and above, that should be your target. Students who on a regular basis had to skip the Sunday session because of religious reasons. And for them, it was not an issue because they're like, because within 24 hours, I upload the entire recording. So they would basically go through the recording, you know, and work through it and benefit from it. Okay. And And yeah, so for them, it was not an issue at all. How often can you take the exam? It really varies from, I'll answer Anthony's question first. Anthony's asking, does it matter where you take your exam? Doesn't matter where you take your exam. Okay, you can take your exam even outside of the US. Okay, I've had some students in Middle East who took the exam in Middle East. There are testing centers in Canada. There are testing centers. I think there's a testing center in Turkey and South Korea and Japan. Okay, a lot of countries are using the US FE exam, like NCEES exams, to sort of standardize their licensing as well. How often can you take the exam? It is conducted. How many times? Well, it depends on your state board. Okay, whichever board you're taking for, they have these requirements. Some states don't care. Some states have a limitation of, you know, X number of times in a given year, right? It really varies on state to state. Okay, but your focus is to get this done in first attempt. So don't even think about failure. Okay, you're gonna get this done in first attempt, especially if you use all of these resources. Any other questions, guys? I really appreciate your participation. And those of you who enrolled in the live training program, one thing I forgot to mention is you're going to get a one-on-one Zoom call with me as well. So once you sign up for the live training program, I'm going to do a 15-20 minute Zoom call with you. And then for your specific case, whether your exam is 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, or you're planning on taking it at the end of the year, we're going to get on a Zoom call, you and me, and we're going to come up with a game plan as how you can utilize the live training program and the on-demand course, and where you are in terms of your preparation and what we need to do in order to make it happen. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions regarding the on-demand program or the live training session, please feel free to contact me directly at wasim@studyforfe.com or visit www.studyforfe.com, and you can also find more details about it in the description of this video. Thank you.